Welcome back to the Infamous Ghost Podcast.
I'm Josiah.
And I'm Celis.
And this is where we give you our weekly perspectives of pop culture, sports, entertainment.
What's up, Josiah, man?
Shit, man. A lot been trending right now. A lot.
A lot, man. This is episode, what, 24?
Damn, I didn't realize.
Man, I've been trying to keep track, man, but I'm pretty sure we dropped way more shit than that. If you count on the bonus episode, man.
We record a lot of shit. Motherfuckers don't know how many videos we just shot already.
Man,
how many videos we got in the vault, how many videos we had to scrap, how many videos, man, it's a lot.
It's definitely a process, man. And just to reiterate what we said last week, we got some big content coming for y'all next week. We going to C2E2 in Chicago. About to get so much vlog footage. We about to record our first in-person episode. That's gonna be different. So y'all gonna see Josiah fuck up.
Hey, I ain't even gonna argue with that, man. I know I'm gonna fuck up. I ain't even gonna argue with that.
I'm gonna fuck up too, man. Yeah, it's gonna be different. Like we gotta keep the mistakes in there.
But shit, with C2E2, like I'm excited to like meet new people and like get like a new vibe to like
stepping out your comfort zone, man.
Exactly,
I think it's for me. I definitely want to see what this con experience like, man, because from what I've been seeing on like a lot of videos and shit, it look exciting, especially the panels, because the panels is like where it's basically a live podcast of you watching your favorite celebrity like just answer a bunch of questions and talk about like their life and their work.
And we also got special VIP tickets where we get to meet special celebrities. Yeah, I almost said special guests. We actually get to meet some celebrities and have a personal interview with them.
No, so be on the lookout for that, man. Man, we got a lot of fun content planned for y'all. It's gonna be a fun week.
Yes, sir.
All right,
but yeah, let's get into it. Anything you want to touch on first,
bro? Can we talk about, man? I didn't want to bring this up until we got the full details, but man, I gotta talk about it. They got our boy, man. They got our fucking boy, man. God damn, man, they got him. Another one bites the fucking dust. Man, Jonathan Majors was arrested for assault, strangulation. They said that she had red marks on her neck. And that's she said he was like trying to like beat her up over an argument they had in a cab or some shit.
But which is like I don't know the details. I don't know the full details, you know?
Yeah, full details never came out. Yeah, his reps just denied it.
Yeah, like growing up, I always told there's three sides to every story. There's his, there's hers, and there's the truth. So it's like I don't want to talk down on him because I know he on the come up right now, but at the same time, I know we all human and we make mistakes. So
yeah, man, but my whole thing is when it rains, it pours, because once this came out, now you magically got people coming out the woodwork saying, oh, not surprised, Jonathan Majors always been this violent character, this predator, like quote unquote. I was ready. Let me quote it just to make sure I'm saying it right. I don't want to like misquote.
Yeah, you don't want to misquote it. Yeah,
misquote somebody. So where's the tweet? Okay, so Tim Nicolai, he's an actor, director, producer, co-founder of Society. He works with HBO, CBS, Amazon. The nigga literally he followed by Marvel.
Oh, so he big in the industry, like so he well known in it.
Yeah. So this is what he said. I'm just gonna say this about Jonathan Majors and be done with it. Folks at Yale and the broader NYC community have known about him for years. He's a sociopath and abuser, and that is virtually how everyone speaks about him. It's a shame it took this long for him to be reported. A bunch of us are close with people, and sometimes multiple people he has directly harmed. I don't know if they will speak on it. It is completely their decision. Probably going to delete this when it turns into active harassment, which is inevitable at this point on here. It won't matter. I'm sure other folks are already verifying.
Man. But my thing is like, why wait now to post it?
Yeah, bro, that's why I said when it rains, it pours. It seemed like people only like to come out when it's time to throw salt on the wound.
Like, well, which is weird to me. Like, and like I don't see nobody else coming out and like speaking against him. Like, because if like he went to Yale like a while ago, to my
Yeah,
knowledge.
yeah. He's
So
33
it's
years
like,
old. That was wild.
damn, I didn't know he was that old. So like nobody else, like no classmates, no previous actors, nobody else said this.
Come on, and man, it's crazy. It happened now because the timing couldn't have been a weirder. Like it couldn't have been any weirder. Like you have to.
Mm-hmm.
He literally he at his peak right now. Like
Yeah, like
the man had two number 1 box office films back to back.
literally back to back. Like what? They came out 2 weeks apart.
Yeah, well, no, week after, like the week after each other.
Yeah, and it's like he everywhere. He on every red carpet. He's doing every interview. He
The man was
he
presenting
on
awards
every
at the
stage.
Oscars.
Yeah, doing all that. So it's like he with the biggest stars in the world. And Jonathan Majors, he always been a talented actor. I've been sleeping on him because he got some shit under his belt. Like a
Yeah,
lot of
like
people don't know.
he
Like
definitely on the come up. Like he got Lovecraft Country. He got
the
uh,
harder they
yeah,
fall.
The Harder They Fall. That was a good movie. What was the movie he did with Glenn Powell? He was a pilot in it. I can't think of the name of it. He was a pilot in it. Devo
Devotion. Yeah.
Devotion. Yeah, Devotion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a good movie.
and I ain't gonna lie. One thing I like about like Jonathan Majors, like in Creed 3, I feel like there was nobody else they could have picked better than Jonathan Majors.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
like, don't get me wrong, like Michael B. Jordan is a great actor, but I feel like he already made a name for himself. He's Michael B. Jordan. Like, people already knew him from The Wire. People already knew him from like all those other TV shows. That he made a name outside of himself. Like, that's Michael B. Jordan, like every female celebrity crush, like type shit.
Mm.
But Jonathan Major, he like strictly like known for like acting.
Yeah, I
So
think he recently just turned into like a sex symbol because like all the shape he got into to for
yeah,
Creed and all the magazine shoots he been doing, but like man, it's just I don't know. That timing is so weird for this, and it couldn't come
horrible,
at a worse time. Like the man just
horrible.
signed a long-term deal to play Kang, so he was supposed to be in the MCU the next 5 to 6 years.
They go do it, bro. Look at the performance he gave, bro. Marvel go sweep this shit under the rug, and they go act like nothing never happened. He is
Yeah,
standing MCU.
yeah. I think they said a report already came out said that the girl already recanted her story.
That
You
is
feel me? Hey,
that is
bro,
horrible,
come on. Would you shut up for that Marvel money?
man.
Oh, what?
I
I
know
ain't
her
got.
grandkids is
Man,
good,
you feel me? I ain't got a thing to say. Pay me.
man.
But let's talk about another situation that happened that was trending this week, man. Let's
What's
talk
that?
about that boy 6ix9ine getting his braids beat off.
He got his lace front snatched back.
Man, they beat the dog shit out that man. I felt bad. That's how bad he got beat.
Bro, he like I don't like to like I don't condone no violence. I don't wish that on nobody, but something was coming towards him, bro.
Yeah,
He is
bro.
like he was too disrespectful for a person that's not really in, involved
Involved,
in
yeah, you're right.
yeah.
You got the right word. He's not
Uh-huh.
involved in the street shit at all. So at this point, he just a person talking from the sidelines who
With a
not
lot of
really, yeah,
followers.
who really not in the game. But like, you got this big influence over the world, and you're using your platform to like spread hate. Like, come
Hmm.
on now. Eventually, that shit was gonna catch up to you.
Yeah, bro. They did
Bro, them niggas did not care. They wasn't no mask, nothing. They was like, hey,
nothing.
we all finna go to jail, but we all about to go viral at the same time.
Exactly. Somebody gonna post their bill.
Man, that shit is crazy. They said they was some Latin Kings too.
Oh, what they okay? I didn't know.
Uh,
I don't even know the full details. Like, bro, why are you in a public gym like without a security guard,
he
bro?
just think, bro, he been walking around with security for, I mean, without security for like the longest now. He just think
Oh,
he really that good. Like he ain't shit gonna happen to him. Just like you see some regular fucking civilians who don't like you and what you stand for will beat your ass. Niggas who don't
like,
care about jail.
bro, like you can't go to no commercial gym like that, bro. Go to like a private owned gym. Like, you still hate it, even though you're irrelevant now. He is still
Oh,
hated,
bro,
bro.
you rich. Get you a personal trainer. Train at the crib.
Exactly. You be flexing all these big houses and watches and shit. Like,
Man, like you got like 5 Richard Millies, man. Sell them motherfuckers, build you an indoor gym.
But
Bro, if I'm
I guess
rich,
he's
I'm
too good
doing
for
all
that.
that to take precaution. Cause fuck that.
You know, my safety matters the most. I mean, he should know his fucking trip to Chicago.
Bro, facts. But
Like,
like, bro, he was hell. He had come on now. He had FBI cars surrounding him.
yeah, pulling up and shit.
Yeah, he was good on O Block. Like niggas ain't fucking with the FBI.
Now, bro, he pulled an old block like 3 a.m. Like niggas
Yeah,
was asleep.
yeah, facts.
The niggas was asleep.
Yeah.
But shit, he lucky he's still living though. But
bro,
shit,
I think they see that broken jaw, broken ribs, and they beat that man down. All them kicks to the face he took, but that one kick to the ribs, that is man, his ass like he got to cover up. Bro, that shit was,
oh shit,
man. But let's talk about another beatdown, man. Let's talk about the beatdown John Wick was giving them niggas in that new movie, bro. And my initial reaction, bro, best action movie I've seen probably in the last, I want to say 4 years.
I disagree with that. I'm sorry.
Bro, I know what your counter argument is. Go ahead, say it.
Bro, John Wick gave you what you was expecting, you know, throwing niggas left and right. But it's like, all right, when the fuck is this one fight scene go end? Like, how many niggas he gotta drop? Like, we get it. He's invincible. Like, when is this shit go end? Like, what the fuck? Like the very first scene, like when he was in the art gallery, it's like it wouldn't end. It's like it's like eating your favorite food. You like it, you like it, you like it. It's like, damn, I'm getting tired of this shit now. What the fuck? Like,
what is wrong with you, man? What?
That's how it was.
You could say that for Marvel movies. You get spoon fed the same shit every movie.
No, Marvel, they know how to build suspense. With John Wick, there was no suspense. We all knew he gonna drop every nigga that's coming towards him.
Oh, did you pay attention to the scope of the story though? Like you gotta remember, this is the 4th movie. So like tied back to the other ones, and then bring it back with its own fresh story and fresh characters. You gotta create something new while still giving the fans what they already enjoy.
Yeah, but okay, what new did you get from this movie?
All right, so I like Bill Skarsgård character. I think his name is Marquise. When he was introduced in the beginning, and he killed Lance Reddick. R.P. Lance Reddick, by the way, man. He died before this movie was released.
Like right before this movie was released.
Yeah,
he was. Go ahead.
When he killed him in the beginning, I'm like, damn, they taking out the main characters already. So like, go ahead.
I was about to say his performance probably like one of the best performances in this movie.
Yeah, like the flamboyant, what's the word I'm looking for? The flamboyant way he played that character and just like the seriousness he gave that role. But like, man, and did you like he was the leader at the hot table, so he was just on business this whole movie, and I feel like that he was probably the best clear cut villain John Wick had since probably like part 1 or 2.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, cause part 1 is like, no, it was clearly part 1 in my opinion. Cause like he just wanted to get to kid who killed his fucking dog and like stole his car. So it's like, yeah, that was but
man, I think this is the most action we've gotten in a John Wick movie, and I'm not mad at it, bro. Like I actually applaud it because when he killed the elder in the beginning, and that set up like that set up Marquise to kill Lance Reddick character. But then we see what's her name, Akira and Shinzei
and her dad,
yeah, and they hiding John Wick, bro. That fight scene went crazy, man. When they came looking for Wick, bro. Tell you that opening fight scene was crazy, man.
It was good.
Like what? I was gonna ask you a question. Why do you think like what made the fight scenes too long for you? Like at what point did you feel like you needed to stop saying what you were saying? Because I feel like the violence and the action and the colors was on point.
Like it was all that, but at one point it's like, all right, we know you for to drop these niggas. Like, I want to see some monologue now, see some talking. Like it just kept going on and on to me. I feel like the fight scenes was so stretched. Like, actually, I want to applaud to like all the actors, all the stuntmen, all the choreographers.
Don't applaud Keanu Reeves stuntman because he is a stuntman. That nigga did 90% of his own stunts. He's 56 years old. So first of all, if you like before you said the action scene's too long, that's him doing the choreography in one take.
And I applaud him for that because I know they putting blood, sweat, and tears into this, and they sacrifice their lives. I'm taking nothing from them. I'm blaming the fucking script writers for making this stressing this shit like a fucking thought. Like, yes, bro.
But
They
how was
stressed
it
this.
stretched, bro? It was so much ground to cover because he been chasing it. So, and at the end of the other movie, the dude turned on him to get back in good with the high table. Now John Wick is coming for the entire high table. He got to kill every one of them. So I feel like it was so much story to cover that this movie needed to be this long because it introduced so many characters and set up so many things throughout this movie. Because you got when they introduced Kane, I'm like, who the fuck is this? AKA Donnie Yen, Ip Man, like motherfuckers know who he is. When they brought him in, bro, I'm telling you, every fight scene he was in was cold. That man is a master at kung fu, bro. Like, oh my god, he is so cold with it to be at his age, bro. Man, that was one of my favorite characters to watch in this movie.
Yeah, and I enjoyed his fight scenes too. Like, I really like how they implemented his character in here. Like, they pulled him out of retirement because they know what he capable of. Like, hey, go stop John Wick. And then his first fight seems like, damn.
Yeah,
and it's like he really played that blind man character to a fucking T. Because if you really see when he was in the kitchen, he waited until he heard a movement, and then that's when he went to go attack. Like, you gotta look like.
Bro,
At the fucking second,
trust me, I know. Yeah, and then when he was putting those little sticky things on the so when they walk past, they can hit him, bro. Yeah, he was thinking on his feet, like you could tell, like, and what's crazy is it said he gave up his eyes for the high table, so he can retire. He gave up his eyes, and they threatened him to get back in with his daughter. And I just don't get why you say this story. I don't know. It wasn't stretched to me. I just feel like it covered all the bases and then left more room for more story.
But it's like mainly like the fighting scenes. Like, this is the very first action movie that had too much action.
Bro, but it's all practical action. Like I feel like John Wick is the only series where you get nothing but nonstop practical action because everything is CGI nowadays. You got fucking like niggas comparing Robbie Downey Jr. to Arnold Schwarzenegger's greatest action hero. Like, come on now.
No, so, all right. So let me give you an example. So when they was like going up the stairs, you know, and then when I saw John Wick get kicked down the stairs, I'm like, oh my god, the nigga was falling down the stairs for like 10 fucking minutes, and then I knew he for to fight his way back up to the top.
You mean when he got kicked off the roof?
No, down the stairs. Remember he was trying to make it up the stairs before sunup.
Oh yeah. And then dude came down and helped him up. He's like, come on.
Yeah, and it was like, I know he's gonna fight his way up the stairs again, which we were just sitting like 20 minutes watching him fight up the stairs right before.
Yeah, but then they cut right to him making it to the top after that. Because they killed them people and then they just cut to him making it to the top.
Nah, they showed some killing, like him and Kane. They was killing motherfuckers on the way up.
What?
I'm like, damn, when did this shit go in? Like, what the fuck?
You tweaking, man. Because you said the same shit about Batman, and then a month later you realize, like, damn, that movie was good as fuck.
No, talking about the Batman?
The Batman, yeah.
No, hell, always.
You said it in the theater. You're like, damn, this shit long as fuck.
Yeah, it's long. I said the same thing about Avatar. Like, Avatar, the movie was long as fuck, but it was still good.
Bro, this is a good movie. I think.
But John Wick was just stretched. That's the difference. It was stretched.
What was stretched about it? Like, I feel like the first two movies was like the script was like sort of mediocre, but like it gained a cult following, and then part 3 and 4 is when they really like tied in like the bigger story, and that's taking down the high table.
Bro, like I said, bro, it's the fighting scenes that were stretched.
Bro, come on now. No, these the best fight scenes I've seen in the movie ever, to be honest.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I haven't seen this in a movie in a long time. Like, you don't see movie with practical martial arts anymore. Like, everybody is, bro, everybody flying and shooting rockets out their hands. Like, you don't get no straight up fighting movies, man.
I agree.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. It was like a throwback to like 90s action movies. And
Right.
like you could tell they had way more money for this shit. Like that car scene when he was spending donuts, killing all the ass, bro. That was
Mm-hmm.
so fucking cold.
Yeah, even that camera angle. You remember that camera? He was in a house, and I don't know what you call it, but that camera angle
Oh,
from up top,
yeah, bro. That first person, like not first person shooter. Yeah, bro. It was
the
like he was.
third person.
Yeah, it was like he was watching a video game.
Uh-huh.
Bro, that
Yeah.
shit. That was the only one I would say like, all right, yeah, this scene is kind of long. Like that over. I probably would. I probably wouldn't have did that overhead shot for like that long. You feel me? I would got like a couple kills and then maybe switch back to something else. But
Mm-hmm.
what did you think about that final duel scene, man? That was like that gave me like Western vibes. Like, and I was fucking with
Yeah.
it.
I was fucking with it too, honestly, because like before that, they was making like middle of the movie, they made the rules of like what's going down. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we want pistols. I'm like, okay, John Wick good with pistols, so he finna go blow some shit down. But I didn't know they was like take 30 yards away, bah, like
Yeah, I didn't
I
know,
was,
bro. And then they got closer and closer every time. Like bro, you could tell dude didn't want because he could have killed John Wick right away if he wanted to, and John Wick could have killed him. I
for
don't think
sure.
I don't think they was trying to hit each other for real until it was too late. Like until like they had to.
Yeah, because like, look, bro, John Wick shot a nigga in the shoulder,
Like
like
dead ass, bro, dead ass, and he
the
shot
nigga,
John Wick in the shoulder. Come on now,
like the nigga just had got like 50 plus bodies in this, probably like 100 plus bodies in this movie. Like,
bro. I'm telling you,
but
yeah. When he shot John Wick, bro, that last trick at the end to kill Marquise was so raw. I noticed he didn't shoot. I'm like, why the fuck he didn't shoot him? I'm like, he just eating
yeah,
a bullet for nothing.
yeah, because I'm thinking, oh damn, John Wick about to die. Like that's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking. And then once he got a gun, you arrogant asshole.
yeah. He's like, he didn't shoot. Wow.
Right in the dome.
Man.
Fucking what do you call it? Bowling pin.
And
Yeah,
then
bowling ball.
then
Yeah.
that finally set John Wick free because from the high table.
And it said Kane free because Kane, don't forget, Marquise was holding Kane's daughter for
Yeah,
ransom,
yeah,
pretty
you
much.
right. Yeah, and the concierge, what's his name? Milton? Is it Milton?
He got his hotel back.
Yeah, he got his hotel back. But then you see everybody leave and John Wick sit on the stairs like bleeding out. But like you see him pass out and then cut to a funeral scene. Uh, you feel me? I see where they leave room for more story to be told because now he magically free from the high table. And now he just died all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on now.
Like, yeah, you wanna talk about the spinoff that's coming?
Bro, yeah, and that's where I was gonna get to because dude asked him at the end, like, what do you think he is now? And he was
Mm-hmm.
like, I think he was like on it was like some smart comment. Basically like saying that nigga not dead for real. Like, and then like you didn't stay for this. Niggas was tired of tomorrow, so I'm ready to go. He didn't want to stay for the post credit scene. I'm like, bro, it's gonna be a post credit scene. What they set up in that post credit scene is gonna be such a good movie because they got Kane. He was in Paris, and like he freed himself from all this shit that happened. Left the light behind. He was going to go see his daughter, and then that's when Akira pop up. Because if you remember in the beginning, he killed Akira's dad, and then when she was walking off, he was about to kill her, and he's like, "Live." He told her to go, and then
I'll be waiting for you.
yeah he spelled it out. I'll be waiting for you, bro. And then bro, boom, that's where you see her at the end of the credits. So if they make a movie off of that, I would go see that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I want to ask you, what would you rate this movie out of 10?
What would I rate it out of 10?
Bro, like put your opinion of the movie length aside. Just realize what you watched from start to finish. Put the movie length aside. Just base it off of what you saw from start to finish.
I mean, from the action scenes, from the story behind it, I probably rate it like a good 8.
Bro, I give it a 9, man. I gotta give it a 9. Bro.
7.5 or 8.
7.5, bro. You gave Halloween Ends a 7.5.
I mean,
you saying Halloween Ends is just as good as this? Bro, you smoke.
no, not really, not
Bro,
really,
bro.
but for a horror movie, it was kind of decent.
No, that wasn't a horror movie.
And
That was
this
fucking
and
love story.
look, this for a John Wick movie.
Bro, you gave Ant-Man a higher rating than John Wick.
I'd rather watch Ant-Man and John Wick again.
See, you one of them CGI niggas, man. Y'all, you like to, yeah. He one of them, y'all. He like to see niggas shooting rockets out of their hand and not actually fighting.
And I mean, honestly, I feel like I'd rather watch Creed. I feel like Creed action scenes was better than
The Creed only had like 2 or 3 action scenes.
Bro, it's just like
this is action from start to finish, man. Creed is a boxing movie. You can't compare that. And it's a drama at the same time.
Yeah, you're right about that. But I just enjoyed it more.
Man, yo ass tweaking.
But
man.
I ain't gonna lie, this is probably like my least favorite John Wick out of all of them. Like if I had to rank them, I'd probably rank them in chronological order.
All right, rank them right now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Like that's from best to worst.
I'm going 3.
Wait,
no. Best to worst, I'm going 1. I'm going 3. I'm going 4. And I'm going 2.
Why 2 last?
Man, I feel like 2 was a bridge gap to part 3. So man, like I feel like part 3 and 4, like they was like a like an actual like movie and then a sequel. If that makes sense. Like
it do make sense. You can say all of them was because you remember when the whole New York was looking for him, then they could catch him. They're like, all right,
that's tied into part 2. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but
I don't know, man. I just feel like part 3 and 4 was like bigger movies. Like part 1 was like a run-on joke that really turned this into a franchise. So obviously that got to be number 1. Part 2 kind of went off that same thing, but they didn't really have that full scope of the story figured out. And part 3 is where you really like. That's when a franchise started to me.
Okay, I like that little. I like that how you broke it down. But me, at like, if I'm ranking off like which one I'll watch first,
you gonna watch Ant-Man 3, Iron Man. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, you can't compare those. That's like it's like
you just compared them. What the fuck? You just said Ant-Man was better than John Wick.
You can't compare the John Wick to the MCU,
bro. You about to get clipped.
That's like 50 movies tied into one.
You just compared it though. You just said
I could compare Ant-Man. I compare Ant-Man.
That's the MCU.
No, you talking about
bro? You chose. I'm saying you just said like the lowest performing movie in the entire MCU is better than John Wick.
I mean, I enjoy that, man. Like,
bro, I don't know what you smoke, but don't bring that shit around me, man. All right, that's going to do it for us today, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Infamous Ghost Podcast. And you can follow us on Instagram at Infamous Ghost Pod.
And you follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Infamous Goats. Until then, we see y'all next week.
Peace.